Today is Tuesday, April 29, and today I learned that I need to experiment more. And I've kind of just been thinking about this, especially when you are trying new things, starting new things, or just like trying to get good at something. So for me, the way I need to apply this is with my YouTube. I need to experiment more with the ideas of my videos, how I'm editing things, how I'm going about things. But I think just more generally, this applies to when you're trying new things, right? If you're trying to start a YouTube channel, if you're trying to make money online, if you're trying to learn a new skill, learn a new sport, learn a new whatever, right? You need to experiment, especially with creative things, right? Such as a YouTube channel. Like, you need to experiment with your ideas and your vision of how you want things to look like, right? You just need to experiment more and try more things, right? Try more things, because you will learn a lot from doing that, right? Learning through action, not just knowledge. So you'll learn a lot, and therefore the more you learn, the more you're able to utilize those learnings and optimize them for the future, so that you can start this thing effectively, or you can optimize whatever you're trying to optimize effectively, trying to get good at something, right? So if you're starting something new, that's the first thing there's two things, right? That's the first thing. Experiment more with whatever thing you're doing, especially if it's creative. But the second thing is, like, yes, you should be experimenting a lot, but you need to understand what your vision is. Like, what is your vision for this thing you're trying to learn, or this thing you're trying to do? I'm thinking a lot about, like, starting a YouTube channel, because this is what I've been struggling with a lot recently. Like, just trying to think about, what is my vision for this channel? What do I want my videos to look like? What do I want my channel to look like, right? But this doesn't just apply to YouTube. This applies to anything creative, anything new you're trying to start, right? Like I feel like this is connected to, like, your why. Like, why are you trying to do this thing? What do you want it to look like, right? So, like, if you're trying to become the best version of yourself, what does that best version of yourself look like? If you're trying to start working out, what do those workouts look like? Are you thinking more calisthenics, or like bodybuilding, or like powerlifting, or whatever, right? If you're trying to learn how to code, right, what does that look like? Are you trying to learn how to code, trying to make, like, mobile apps? Are you trying to make, like, a web app? Are you trying to just create fun solutions to things? Like, what does that look like for you, right? So in whatever thing you're trying to learn, or new thing you're trying to do or try to get good at, you have to kind of get more specific than you think, right? So, like, what do you want it to actually look like? What is the purpose for this? And how can you learn, like, optimize your learning so it goes along that path? I just think generally I've been learning a lot about just, like, making things more specific, making my audience more specific. Like, with making money online, I've been learning a lot about that recently, and, like, trying to make the products have a more specific audience, right? Things like that, right? Experiment and be specific for what you want this thing to be, right? So if you want your channel to be for a specific audience, then optimize it according to that. Have a vision for what you want things to look like, who you want it to be for, how you want to go about it. Have a system. What is, like, the perfect scenario? What does that look like? And slowly chip away at that, so that you have a good system and you have a good outcome, right? Towards a good audience, and hopefully towards a good result. So that is what I learned today. 2 things that you need to know when you're trying to start something new, right? Experiment, and just be more specific with what you want your vision to look like for whatever thing. So that is what I learned today. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, then I would love a like or a comment. If you want to see more, then definitely subscribe. This is the video I posted yesterday. You can subscribe in that corner. And if you subscribe, I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.